to order. First of all, may I request everyone present here to kindly keep your phones on silent mode. Humble request. And now let me begin this meeting by officially declaring the names of the candidates of the first list of 52 constituencies out of the 60 which we have identified the probable candidates in the presence and in our discussions with the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, who is also the Parliamentary Party Leader, and with our Vice Presidents, George Lingdor, and also by James Lingdor. We have come to the conclusion, and this is the first list of the 52 probable candidates, which we have identified to fight the coming elections of 2023 from the All India Trinamool Congress. Now, I will read out the list of the names. This will be constituency-wise. I start with 2 Jovai, Mr. A. Andrew Shillai, who is the MDC. From 4 Mukayao, we have Mr. Lasting Suchiang. From 6 Clariat, Mr. Sunida Bare. From 7 Amlarem, Mr. Alban K. Gashnga. From 8 Mauhati, Dr. Saralin Dorphang, Mrs. From 10 Jirang, Sri Sanmun D. Marak. From 11 Umsning, Sri Gilbert Nongrum. From 12 Imroy, Sri George B. Lingdo. From 13 Morankaneng, Sri Banshan Lang Lawai. From 14 Pinthormukra, Sri Sambor Lang Dingdo. From 17 North Shillong, Ms. Eljiva Gwenet Ninja. From 18 West Shillong, Sri Ivan Maria. From South Shillong, 19 South Shillong, Ian A. Lingdo Nongkri. From 20 Millame, Sri Gilbert Guiding Star Lalu. From 21 Nongthamai, Sri Charles Springrope. From 22 Nongkrem, Sri Jonas Jefferson Tyler Lamprang Lamare. From 23 Soyong, Studding Star Thaba. From 24 Mauplang, Sri Maukordor Rinja. From 25 Mausanram, Sri Vincent T. Sangma. From 26 Shala, Sri Plenes Kyotam. From 27 Penosla, Sri Edmund Kongai. From 28 Sora, Sri Harold Firming Kongsit. From 29 Mokunro, Sri Dondor Marbanyang. From 32 Nongstoin, Sri Macmillan Kharbani. From 33 Rambrai Jirgam, Sri Fernandez S. Takhar. From 34 Motion Road, Sri Justin G. Momin. From 35 Ranikor, Sri Savio Prangsni Takhar. From 36 Mokurat, Sri Sounder S. Kaji. From 37 Kharkuta, Sri Cherak Watre Momin. From 38 Mendipathar, Sri Padanan D. Shira. From 39 Resubel Para, Sri Ronaldo K. Sangma. From 40 Bajengdoba, Sri Tengrak R. Marak. From 41 Samsak, Dr. Mukul M. Sangma. From 42 Rongjeng, Sri Sengnam M. Marak. From 43 William Nagar, Sri Alphonsus R. Marak. From 44 Raksam Gray, Dr. Prabir D. Sangma. From 45 Tikrikala, Dr. Mukul M. Sangma. From 46 Fulbari, Sri S. G. Esmatur Mominin. From 47 Rajabala, Dr. Muhammad Mizanur Rahman Kazi. From 48 Salsala, Sri Agassi R. Marak. From 49 Dadingri, Rupa M. Marak. From 50 North Tura, Sri Rupert M. Sangma. From 51 South Tura, Sri Richard Murong Marak. From 52 Rangsakona, Sri Zenith M. Sangma. From 53 Ampati, Srimati Miani Dalbot Shira. From 54 Mahendraganj, Srimati Dikanchi Dalbot Shira. From 55 Salman Para, Sri Vinison D. Sangma. From 56 Gambegri, Srimati Sadhyarani M. Sangma. From 57 Dalu, Sri Senkal A. Sangma. From 58 Rongra Siju, Dr. Rajesh M. Marak. From 59 Chokpot, Sri Lazarus M. Sangma. And from 60 Bagmara, Dr. Saljan Ringrang R. Marak. These are the initial names of the 52 candidates from the 52 constituencies. Thank you.
How many women candidates are there?
Five women candidates.
So why the
Sitting
name
MLAs and MDC?
of Vinasam is not here?
It is there. Salman Para.
55 Salman Para, Sri Vinison D. Sangma. We have 1, 2, 15 MLAs and MDCs out of the 52.
I wanted to know from Dr. Mukul Sangma for the reason behind contesting two constituencies.
You can put it that way, that it's based on what we feel is necessary, and it's part of our political strategy as well.
What about the remaining?
No, few days we shall declare that also.
So the party will be fielding in all the 60 seats, the remaining seats?
Yes, that's right, all 60 seats.
What are the criteria in choosing the candidates?
Well, we have gone through a process which includes a lot of factors. And after a thorough discussion amongst our members of the senior members of the party and the committee, we have decided on these names.
Well, TMC has 11 sitting MDCs and 8 sitting MLS as of now, and not 8, 10. So out of this, why only 15?
No. Eh? Yeah.
Yes, sitting MLAs are all there.
All there.
All there, whoever.
Sitting MDCs?
All.
And this is not necessarily that everybody is aspirant. They choose not to be aspirant. So the more the merrier though, but then they choose not to be aspirants.
But why you have chosen Tikurikila as the second seat contesting in the upcoming 2023?
Well, I have already responded, there are multiple factors. But I think the factors which I can share with you is that overall demand as well as the felt necessary political strategy, and that's how we look at it.
So if you win in both the seats, which seats you will relieve?
That is $1 million question. Nobody says that.
Keep them guessing.
What was the decision taken to contest 50? Whether you're unsure or not?
You'll have to find out whether I'm unsure or I'm sure of both.
Somebody says it's because of your arrogance, you contested from this.
Anybody can have their own, conclusion, but then we have no problem in others having different conclusion. It's done with utmost due diligence, with overall political whatever factors are considered to be taken into consideration. That's how it is.
How do party look, because now we have announced for 52 seats, but how many seats are anticipating to? Now, you have got started your kind of,
We are expecting the people of the state to think for the secure future of the state. State has really suffered because of the usual traditional fractured mandate that has been usual trend in the state of Meghalaya, except the first election post creation of the state. Therefore, it's time for all of us to realize that in a democracy, it is always necessary for the people to understand the impact, both positive and negative impact, post-fractured mandate during an electoral mandate. So we will be reaching out to people to take into consideration the larger interests of the people and larger interests of the state, based on which they will definitely decide upon the mandate. And if that happens, what we foresee is that the people of the state will definitely give not a fractured mandate anymore. That's what we're looking at. But that will be left to the wisdom of the people. Our job is to reach out to the people, somehow navigate our conversation, our discussion, and the narrative thereof to achieve that objective.
despite allegations of corruptions and irregularities, the present NDA government led by NDP, but we are seeing some of these sitting legislators are returning. How do you see this trend?
See, there are multiple factors. You'll have to ask them. They will be the right people to give the answers. But here, you see, issue is not just one. There are multiple issues. But the most important issues which we have to look at is the issue of the alleged irregularities and alleged corruption across all sectors, and the resultant fallout of lack of opportunity and unemployment. Then another part is the manner in which the voice of the people is not articulated and implemented in spite of the promises made by the parties who are in the helm of affairs of governance. Today, the crucial issue before us is to ensure that our personal liberty is not infringed upon by any policy decision or any new legislative attempt by any political party in the country. You have seen all these unpleasant stories which were carried as headlines by all the newspapers, both local and national. And they are all available before the people. Now, what concerns the citizen of this country is infringing upon personal choice, personal liberty, and allowing these things to happen by the perpetrators who engage in creating that kind of sense of insecurity amongst people, and government allowing it to continue with complete impunity is definitely a matter of serious concern. It is a threat for the inclusive character of this great nation, the character which has been reason for the foundation that is laid to have this whole vibrant, progressive, and prosperous and strong nation. Today, you have seen what has happened in Assam. Now I want to ask the Chief Minister of Assam, on the basis of his denial that the whole exercise was carried out without his knowledge. If it was without his knowledge, whose job it is, whose subject it is in as far as the law and order is concerned? Law and order is a state subject. Has the Chief Minister taken into cognizance any decision taken by the government employees, which is completely in deviation of any policy decision of the government? These are natural questions for every layman, for every common man, every concerned citizens. Religion is a personal choice. And this great nation has been able to create that whole avenue of perception that this is a nation where we respect personal choice, we respect personal liberty, and we don't only respect, we protect, we preserve and protect the personal liberty. And that is the part and parcel, the integral part of the constitution of the country itself. Therefore, it's incumbent upon us to ensure that we protect, under any circumstances, the personal liberty and the inclusive character of this great nation for the sustainability of the democracy that we so cherish.
How will the AITC fight money power, sir? Because ahead of elections, we have already seen the candidates of different political parties already distributing money in their respective constituencies.
Meghalaya have demonstrated its capability of dealing with this kind of situation. I have seen the similar kind of attempt, blatant display of both money and muscle power in the past, particularly in the last Garo's Autonomous District Council. But what was the outcome? The outcome was that the people who tried to exploit the innocence and simplicity of our people were made to realize that people are not so gullible. And they were defeated. So therefore, the similar reputation will be demonstrated by the people who are concerned for the larger interest and larger good of the state. We hear it from the ground zero. We have moved across the length and breadth of the state. We are hearing it from every citizen who are concerned for the future, particularly the generation next. And therefore, I'm sure our people will demonstrate the wisdom that is inherently with our people and of which we are proud of.
Doctor, the present government has brought up two ordinance. One is dealing with this gaming act, and the other one is with the state university, Captain Sangma State University.
Today, I will not comment on this because today I think this news becomes very important, crucial. I don't want to get it diluted because that is the usual trend. And please take a note of this, that Meghalaya TMC is the party who has come up with list of official nominee of 52 candidates for 52 constituencies. I think it is the largest so far, and at one go. And we have the highest number of women representatives, aspiring representatives here, 5 out of 52. That's a good sign. And we would always invite friends to encourage women to join politics and be part of this vibrant democracy. And I think you should be helping us in finding some.
One question to the party president. Since the legislature party leader is representing 2 seats, does it mean he is the CM candidate for your party?
You've been waiting for this answer for a long time. I request you to wait a little longer.
So what is your, what is the method?
As usual, as any political party, it is the post-election scenario, and the members of the party who are elected as to represent the party in the House will have the final say. And I'm sure at that time, the party will take a call.
So when is the party releasing the manifesto, sir?
3-4 days.
No, another a few days, have patience. I think we will be doing it at the appropriate time, which we consider, based on the notification that comes.
Sir, the BJP leader in Meghalaya, they are claiming that after the election there will be no government without the BJP. Your reaction on that, sir?
Have we not demonstrated it earlier? Whether there was no BJP in 2013, in 2010, there were BJPs. But then we have demonstrated it's the wisdom of the people. Have they tried to supersede the, even before the mandate, the very basic tenets of democracy. It is something which offends it's quite offending to the electorates itself. I would like to condemn this. Yeah. What are they trying to say? Are they trying to buy the MLS? Are they trying to engage in corruption? This is a reflection of that dirty intent, dirty mind. I think people of the state should give them a befitting reply.
You may recall even in 2015, BJP played a major role in the formation of the NDA government, despite Congress winning the largest number of seats.
That's why you see what happens now. That's why you see the government which is more a remote control government. And the people of the states are paying the price. The state as a whole is paying the price. That's why the people don't want this reputation.
The BJP have also claimed that it will emerge as a dark horse. So according to you, is this possible, sir?
Every political party will have their own expectations, on wish, on dreams. I think that's nothing wrong.